Hey friends, and welcome back. Today, what I'm gonna be doing is working on this Korean pine and just cut some of these older needles. Just make a little bit more room for the new buds to come in, and you can see it's already starting to start making the buds for next year in there. And so what I want to do is when you cut the older needles, see some new buds starting to grow in there a little bit. Is it just gives it more room to be able to back bud, and you'll be able to see them better, and just makes the tree look overall look a lot better. So what I'm gonna do is also get this tree wired up, and yeah, that's about it. So let's just dive into it and get started. Alright, so always before I get started, I always clean my shears off. I always get them cleaned because I don't want to be transferring any diseases. So, I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how to do this, but for the people who are beginners, and I'll show you guys. So what I'm going to do is just come in here, and I'm gonna make sure that there are no buds or any new shoots coming out, because sometimes in the cluster of the old needles, there will be new buds coming out. So I'm just gonna come in here and cut the needles. And you'll see how much better this tree will look afterwards, how much cleaner. So I won't be I never remove all the old needles on the tree. I will leave maybe like 6-8 pairs. But old needles creates hormones for the tree, and new needles is photosynthesis. So you want to make sure you keep some old needles on there. So I'm just gonna come in here and just cut it at the base. And the only reason I like to cut it is just so we don't lose any sap. I always like to remove the bottom, the long needle on the bottom here, just because it gives it that flat, nice look to it. When you use natural organic fertilizers, you notice there's so many flies around. Uh, just all over the place. 3, 5 needles. So I'll do this bottom branch here and show you guys what it looks like. So the needles now are just hardening off. Looks pretty good. These so these ones, these two that I have on the bottom here, I will not touch these ones. These are considered to be weak buds, and I won't take anything off of those. And that's also why we do this as well, is that threshold between these weaker ones to these ones, we want to shorten that. So we want the needles to be as close as possible to those weaker ones so they all get the same amount of energy. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw you guys on time lapse, get this tree cleaned up, and then we'll come back and get it wired. So also another way that you could do this as well, if you don't want to cut the clusters. I know I read that people also come in here and instead of having 5, they'll cut down each one, they'll cut down to 3 or down to 2 instead of coming in here and just cutting the whole thing. So, but that just I don't even know if people really do that anymore. But yeah, no, I've that's what I've read. So, but I heard it takes a while to do that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that you could do that as well. So, but this tree's coming along. I just have the top to do here, and tree looks a lot thinned out. So just have the apex to do up here, and we'll get to wiring. So the tree really looks cleaned up. Looks so much better right now. So you can see how much actually came off. It's a whole lot. So now it's time to wire. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab the wire, and we'll get started. So I was thinking of maybe putting a little bend in the trunk here, just to give it some character. But I don't know if I really want to do that. I know I probably should now while I could bend it. But I sort of like it I sort of like it like this. Just more natural looking, just all by itself. Yeah, sorry about the noise, guys. The neighbors are getting their grass cut. I think I'm gonna wait to do this till later, till they leave, because it's gonna be kind of loud. Alright, so yeah, I went ahead and just shut the garage door. So I'm gonna use 2.5 mil wire just for this leading branch here. Set this branch, and then I'll go ahead and drop down to 2 mil up top here. So I'm gonna wire this branch all by itself, and then I'll wire these two together. So when I wrap it, I'm going to go ahead and get it anchored down right here. You want to at least get one good full turn in if you're wiring it by itself to get it anchored down and be able to bend it. And since I'm going to be dropping it and bringing it towards me, I want to go counter, or I want to go clockwise with it. So I'm going to bring it all the way out to the end here. And where you have the wire, you always want to hide it towards the back where nobody can see it. Go ahead, get this measured up. And I always like to have it just a tad bit longer, just in case. So this 2.5 and 2 mil is perfect for this. Perfect size. That's like these wires are mostly used is like two or I'd say like 2, 3, 1. So I have this wire coming down. Just gonna put this one to the side a little bit. Go ahead, drop it. Then I have my back branch here. We have our flatness right there. And you could just put a little bend in there if you want, just to give it some character. Put like a nice little natural bend. This branch right here we could just push off to the side, and this is like more of a handlebar look, so in the future I'll be able to maybe remove that if it's causing me some problems. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I'll put you guys on time lapse, and then we'll come back and show you guys it. So I guess that's pretty much it. Quick wire. So I was thinking also of maybe just pushing the apex back a little bit. Might look a little bit better. But I'm in no rush to really doing it. So, but it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Just styled it really quick. Get the branches set. And next year we'll see. I'm gonna fertilize this tree heavily and see how much backbudding we'll be able to get. So yeah, all right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.